Yeah, this is a spot right here that's always working extremely well, especially in the low-level area, to very quickly catch a trophy now and then. And of course, that's also perfect for the tasks during the anniversary event, because there, you need to catch 2 trophies with an ultralight rod. Yeah, catch 2 trophies with an ultralight setup. We do get an ultralight pole rod once we've completed the non-premium tasks. And then of course, we can also take on the premium tasks using an ultralight setup. And yeah, here at this spot, it's been working for weeks now. Ever since the tasks were introduced, there were already several posts on Discord within just a few days saying that the Gudgeon works really well here. And I tested that right away, tested it live on stream. And just a few days ago, boom, those 2 trophies were caught in no time. Just using the ultralight pole rod and garlic dough. What I've noticed more and more in recent weeks is that one of the new worms is also delivering really well. Works great here at Windenbach. And I'm testing it a bit more intensively right now because this worm regularly brings in mussels. That's already a really nice thing. So, worm for mussels, worm for gudgeon, worm for perch, and so on. So quite a bit is happening here right now with this Sura worm. Look, even in chat, Rumple's still pulling out his Gudgeon trophies. So yeah, things are really working here right now. And this is the worm I'm talking about. This is the one, the box with the bread worms, the SU version. Boom. I'm grabbing a few more of them right now because I'll definitely be using and restocking them regularly in larger quantities. They're working really well. Price performance? Well, yeah, they do need to deliver for 100 silver, but so far it's looking pretty good. So right now, about 10 to 15 minutes here at the spot, already 3 mussels, 2 trophies caught in a short amount of time. Sura version, just using the Gudgeon again on a bottom rod, super relaxed. And also that big perch here at Windenbach, 1.7 kilos, also caught with the SU version. And all the mussels too. And that's really nice. So for bait farming, for example, if you want to farm mussel bait, this is definitely an option. You just try farming mussels here with this SU version. I've tested the whole thing several times now, and it's worked multiple times over the past weeks, also at different spots. This bait, or this worm, also worked up here in the upper area, and it worked really well at 122. So it's definitely worth testing over and over. Maybe it would even work at that classic spot right behind the island. You often get mussels there too. Yeah, right now I'm basically standing directly behind the cafe. At this spot, it actually works really well, like I said, with the pole rod too. So, the cafe is right here, and this little dock, you know that one? And the spot next to it is also pretty well known. But even here in between, at the birch, that tree lying in the water, it works really well again and again. And yeah, like I said, at this spot, if you want to finish the task with the pole rod, you can do that perfectly. Use around, let's say, 80 centimeters depth. Just cast gently, no need to throw far, maybe around where the eye is right now, let it drift through that area. And yeah, around 80 to 90 centimeters depth should be enough. And then gudgeon will bite here regularly, and on different baits too. You can also try it with earthworm, that works quite well too. But I'd also try the dung worm or something similar. Just test out different baits here at the same spot, especially if you don't want to buy the expensive worm. Now it's been about 30 minutes and I'm currently testing 2 bottom rods with the worms and 1 float rod here. Yeah, float fishing with the cheapest bolo rod. Let's take a quick look. This is what it looks like. This really is the cheapest bolognese setup there is, but still super effective, especially in this short version. So I've got the 4-meter rod here, really good for beginners since you can strike very quickly, especially at Windenbach and Mosquito Lake. If you're going for bleak, hazel, or gudgeon, this setup works super well. So pretty affordable. The rod around 50 to 60 silver, the reel 10 silver. Then you just need line, a float, a hook, and bait, and off you go. Like I said, it doesn't cost a fortune, and it lets you gain skill points in float fishing really nicely. And like I said, you can also keep going for gudgeon with it here. Right, I'm letting the float drift through again, casting gently right out front. Yeah, that fits quite nicely. Let's just let it drift here at around 80-90 centimeters. Meanwhile, I'm checking the bottom rods from time to time. So far, looking good. Lots of mussels already. In, 34 minutes now. As I showed earlier, 2 trophies included perch from time to time, and of course gudgeon in the mix as well. And I'm keeping the small perch, of course, because those small ones are always good to hand in at the cafe. The cafe tasks often ask for undersized small perch. We can have a look. Let's check out the cafe. Exactly, here it is. So we've got roach too. Maybe I can gather a few more. But here are the perch, very nice. Sort by weight quickly, we've already got 5 of them. 10 silver collected. Gudgeon, got a few of those too. Sort by weight again, 5 more here, another 16 silver. Bleak, well maybe I'll get a few more of those too. And trophy perch, awesome. That's obviously a lucky catch, but of course we'll take it. Definitely nice. And maybe during the night we'll even get a rough here on this worm. I've already caught it several times at the same spot. So might happen that the Donit's Ruff joins in, which wouldn't be bad at all. Just keep testing this spot. You don't need to move far, you don't need to experiment too much. Just go in with a basic setup, even just a feeder starter kit. The bottom rods I'm using now are of course high-end ones. Picker rods made specifically for small fish, but you could also go smaller with the setup. A 3 to 4 kilogram line would be totally fine. An 18 hook? I think an 18 hook is really good here. Not too small, just a little above ideal, but that gives you the chance to maybe catch a bigger fish as well. And then, like I said, the compost worm in the Sura version, and then it's time to go full throttle and pull them in. I'm packing away the float now. Rumpel's already pulling in the next one, another gudgeon trophy. And I'm heading out with the 3rd rod again, going to keep farming more mussels here. We're happy to take those mussels, and ideally, like I said, maybe even catch the Donit's Ruff. That would be fantastic. That's it for this spot. Like I said, you can really go all in here, just cast out and get going. Go full throttle, grab some trophies, farm mussels, and of course test the new worms. That's the name of the game. Test them, see what they can do, see what they deliver. And look, this new worm, definitely fat perch, mussels, and gudgeon, so that's already looking promising. And whatever else bites, we'll find out step by step. I gotta say, this is already looking really good. I'm very happy with it. If it helped you, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, really helps me out a lot. And then, see you in the next video. Tight lines. And of course, one more.